Let me just think about it. I don't feel any snacks are healthier. Just hi,
Hello.
good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hey Anand, nice to see you. How are you?
Yeah, doing well. Doing really well. Thanks. How are you?
Awesome. I'm doing pretty well. Do you have any classes today or is it the day off for you and your students?
No, I have classes. And it is the last day of this month. Like I'm taking class last day of this month because from today
Okay.
onward there is a summer vacation at my institute.
Okay, summer vacations. Fantastic. So, what are your plans for the summer vacation?
I'm going Allahabad. Yeah,
You're
if I would
going to
have time, then
Allahabad.
yes, I'm going to Allahabad, and
Hmm.
I would also like to explore nearby places in UP. So I have planned to visit UP this year.
Okay, sounds like a good plan. So, are you traveling alone? Is it a solo trip or you're traveling with friends or family?
No, it will be solo trip. I'm alone.
Exciting. So, is this your first solo trip or you've done this before?
No, I have been traveling solo since when I was in ninth grade. So it is not my first trip. I have traveled all many places as a solo traveler.
Okay, ninth grade, that's very impressive. Did your family allow you to travel solo at that age?
No, like kind of they did not know that I'm gonna travel, right? So yeah, my family did not know, and fortunately, my family do not care too much about like
Mm.
these things. They give me freedom, right? So that's what made me very strong. I mean, not only I know there are so many people whose family is very protective, and because of the protection, they cannot do so many activities they
Yes.
want to do. But there is nothing like in my family. So I was kind of free soul since my seventh grade. I mean, I was living alone in this city. I was just taking care of everything on my own. Yes, my
Okay.
family was giving me expenses, but yeah, I was alone.
Okay, that's fascinating. So, do you remember the first solo trip that you went on?
Yes, I went on uh, Kolkata, so I remember the trip and remember I enjoyed a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, traveling in what can I say that local trains. I remember
Okay.
the trip. Yeah.
All right. So, were you nervous? Did you, at any point, did you feel scared, or do you remember being exceptionally brave at that point?
No, I did not feel nervous. I mean, after all, it was my first solo trip, and I was just in ninth grade, so you can understand.
Yes.
I was uh, not aware about this world kind of so
Hmm.
but after all I saw I'm going to just meet people and all around me people are living in this world, so
Yes.
what would happen? Everywhere there are people, okay, so I had no pressure like that, I'm going to new place. But to be honest, yeah, it was kind of I was a little bit scared. No, in sense of not like in sense of where would I'm going, where will I stay, what would
Hmm.
people do with me, kind of these things. Okay,
Hmm.
in terms of all these things, I had a little bit kind of things going in my mind. But
Yes.
as I started traveling, I met people in the train. I saw everybody is alike, right? So you can talk with people, you can make them friends, you can share your story. So things
Yeah.
are not too complex.
Right. Fantastic. Great. All right. So, whenever you're traveling to any new destination, what is something that you most look forward to? Is it exploring the places, I mean, the popular tourist destinations, or trying the local food, exploring the culture, or meeting people, talking to them? What are you most excited for?
The most exciting thing for me is that, like historical heritage of the place, right?
Okay.
Kind of meeting with the people, knowing about their culture. Yes,
Mm.
I also love to eat food because when I'm at new place, I should explore new foods as well, so I could understand because food is
Yes.
also connected with culture most of the time. So that's why,
Yes.
yes, I love to. But food is not essential for me. I can eat anything, right? I mean, any food. But the most
Yes.
important thing is that place and
Hmm.
historical monuments or whatever historical buildings are there or
Yeah.
places are there.
Okay, okay, great. That's nice. So, do you make an effort to strike up a conversation with the local people just to know a little bit more about the history from them? Or do you feel shy walking up to them and striking up a conversation with them?
No, I'm not shy at all. I
Okay,
mean,
good for
I
you.
can talk with anybody in this world. So that's what, whether they are male, female, or whatever gender they belong to. So I don't have any problem with talking with people. Yes, for example, sometimes, my conversation uh, goes on with Tangawala, right? So
Yeah,
like a horse rider, and horse, they are the local people of that place. So they had lots of information. They have lots of information about the place. So I would talk with them a whole journey. They would explain me everything on the way, that this is that place, this is that place. So
yeah.
I love talking with people while I'm traveling.
Okay, good for you. Um, I feel like a lot of people have many questions on their mind when they arrive at a new location, but they feel extremely shy to open up and ask others because they have this worry that, okay, what if they feel I'm asking a stupid question? What if it's just a silly thing? What if people judge me? So I want to know from you, how do you strike up a conversation? What are your conversation starters? What kind of questions do you ask them? How do you approach them? So please tell me a bit about that.
For example, if I'm passing by, if I see any building or any monuments, I will ask about him, what is it? So
Hmm.
once I was traveling
Hmm.
to Bihar, Rajgir, one place of Bihar, very famous place in Bihar, Rajgir. So
Okay.
I remember Tangawala told me whole
Mhm.
story about kind of the king, who had ruled there, which is
Wow.
the fruit of whom, what has happened with whom. So I remember the whole conversation, and because of that conversation, I got to know about lots of other things related to that place. So that's why, I sometimes I ask questions. I
Yeah.
start conversation. Tangawala or people around me does not or do not start conversation. Most of the
Yes.
time, I start conversation. If I find anything around me, I would ask questions. Sometimes I also ask them like which will be the best place or the place that I want to travel, right? So they would guide me.
Perfect. Perfect. That sounds amazing. So you make the most out of all your travels, I must say.
Yes, yes, because
Yeah.
I'm very keen
Yeah.
uh, in traveling. I mean, I'm very interested. I want to explore everything of the place, and the place, the places gives me the vibe of the past of the culture, and how things were in past, uh,
Right.
and how the things have changed right now. So
Hmm.
these are the things which intrigue me.
Amazing. Great. Thank you so much for sharing all of that. And today's topic was supposed to be snacking, right? Eating snacks whenever you're hungry, etc. So I would like to ask you a few simple questions related to that. Shall we proceed? Yeah. Okay. So, what are some of your favorite snacks, Anand? What do you like to eat when you're not very hungry but still feel like having something?
I mean, few. One was that I also used to eat kurkure. There was time, I really loved kurkure. And have you heard about this snack?
Of course, I've had so much of it as a kid.
Yeah. And few cookies like biscuits. So these are even today, if I feel like, eating something, then I eat biscuits most of the time. So these are my favorite snacks. I don't remember the name and company name of the biscuits and name of the biscuit.
That's fine. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
totally fine. Okay. So, when do you feel like having snacks? For most people, you might have heard of something called midnight cravings. People literally wake up in the middle of the night to eat something. So, have you ever experienced a midnight craving?
No, I do not. Like
Okay.
most of the time in the morning, morning mean around 10, 11 a.m. in the morning, I could eat snacks, right?
Yeah.
So if I don't have any other options, for example, I haven't taken breakfast, then I would have to go with snacks. and that's what I'm not like fond of eating it, right? So
Yes.
yeah, sometimes just I eat.
Perfect. That's good. That sounds good. And when we think about snacks, the first few things that come to our mind are definitely chips and biscuits and those kind of
Biscuits.
things. Can you think of any healthier alternatives to snack on?
Healthier alternatives.
Yeah.
I don't know if any fruits can be added, then it can be healthier. But
Yeah.
no snacks come with fruits. Comes with fruit. Yeah, so that's why it is not healthier. What could be healthier snacks? Let me just think about it. I don't feel any snacks are healthier. Just it can help you to uh, what can I say, quench your hunger for a while. Even it
Yeah.
will not quench your hunger.
Mm-hmm. Yes, true that. And some healthier alternatives, fruits are a great option whenever we are feeling hungry. Instead of reaching out for a bag of chips, maybe we can just eat an apple. That is one alternative. And yeah, that's something that's on
Well,
the top of my mind.
yeah, one of my favorite habits while I'm traveling is to keep few fruits in my bag, because
Oh,
whenever I feel like eating something, I will eat fruit. And the reason is that while you are traveling, you are already exhausted, and if you are eating some junky food,
yeah,
it is going to make your health worse. So I always keep fruits because it gives me kind of refreshment. So I love eating fruits.
superb. That's wonderful. And these days, a lot of organic brands have cropped up in the market. They make snacks with millets, right? So they could be an healthier alternative, but the fruits that come in the snacks packet, they are sugar coated at the end of the day, so it completely defeats the purpose. I don't think the sugar coated fruits are that healthy. We can eat the real one, and yeah, carrying fruits with you when you're traveling is a really good option. If you're
Yeah,
hungry, you can just snack on them. Yeah, perfect.
yeah.
Great. So, are there any popular dishes in your hometown that are eaten as snacks? Something very local, something very authentic to where you're from?
No, in India, I think, people, as a junk food, people eat chowmein, burger, samosa, dosa, dokle kind of. Dosa, dokle
Yeah.
is junk food? I don't know because I have
No, no,
never
no. It's not junk. It can be eaten like a proper meal. It's a
proper
breakfast
meal
item.
in
Yeah.
South India, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in North India, yeah, in North India, most of the time people eat samosa, kind of litti samosa.
Yeah.
And litti is very famous in Bihar. So litti is a kind of alternative. Whenever you are feeling hungry, then you can eat
Mhm.
it in Bihar.
Yes. Believe it or not, I even get it here in Bangalore, very close to where I live.
Okay,
There's a
litti.
couple from Bihar. Yes, there's a
Mhm,
couple from Bihar. They open their food stall every evening.
mhm.
So they sell litti, chokha, and all of that. So I've tried it. It's very yummy. Okay, great, awesome. Thank you so much, Anand. You answered everything pretty well, and I was very surprised to know that you've been traveling since you were so young, right? So that was the highlight of today's session for me. So if you have any questions or anything else that you want to share, please go ahead.
No, I don't have question now.
Okay.
And I mean, I'm gonna travel for a week. I think
Yeah.
more than 8 days. So yeah,
Enjoy your time off from
yes,
work.
I'm gonna enjoy it. Already, I'm very exhausted from last 2 months. I have been very busy at my institute.
Hmm.
Anyway, whatever I wanted to get from it, I got. I mean,
Yeah.
I after the lockdown, I was really struggling with offline institution, but now I
Yeah.
brought it on track. So now it is time to relax for a while.
Yes. Absolutely. I think everybody deserves a break, both mentally and physically. You need to take some time off from work just to, rejuvenate yourself, and then you can return as a better version, as a more, fresher version of yourself, right? So, yeah, enjoy your vacations, and after your holidays, do tell me what all you explored, and we'll meet in another session. Okay, take care. Bye.